Well, Sam, looks like the broadcasting basher struck again. I think we should forget about this entire ordeal. I mean, the basher's probably gotten everyone he wanted. I think I'm leaving.
Not so fast, Cohen.
Yes, so fast.
No, yes, so fast. Not fast at all.
What the hecker smeckers do you want?
I caught you photoshopping the murder pictures.
You have nothing. I'll cut off this loose end.
You fool! Oh my god, who are you?
I am the real broadcasting basher, and I have a bone to pick with you. I hate you, a skeleton.
I won't let you ruin my Halloween. On board. Wait, before you kill me, how did you frame Cohen?
Framed him. You're just a bad detective, Sam.
Welcome back to our second broadcast of the year. I'm Savina Sutton.
And I'm Cooper Bussing.
This month, about 250 BC students and 13 staff members, as well as our magical singers, were honored to attend the funeral mass for Father Capon at Hartman Arena.
What a great experience for all those who were able to attend.
Speaking of great experiences, homecoming was a blast.
Yes, it was. Here's Cohen with our homecoming recap.
Today I'll be interviewing Mrs. Ayers, the Dean of Andre Bessette Community, who did most of the planning for a homecoming dance. What planning did you have to do to make homecoming possible?
We had to figure out decorations and snacks and kind of just coordinate how everything was going to go. I met with my coordinators and captains multiple times leading up to it, and we kind of hashed out the details. And then Kylie Doonan, one of my coordinators, met students up here and got it all together.
Here's Kylie Doonan, one of the coordinators who helped set up Homecoming Week. Kylie, what all did you have to do to prepare for the dance?
Setting up for the dance, we came at 9:30 Saturday morning, had some people from our community come. We blew up a lot of balloons, set up the balloon arch, put some decorations out, set up a few tables, and yeah, it got done really fast.
What was your favorite part of Homecoming Week?
My favorite part of Homecoming Week was the football game. A lot of fun energy going on there, and yeah.
Sweet, thank you very much. Speaking of Powder Puff, here's a recap of the game and the week as a whole.
What a great time had by all, and congrats to our new king and queen.
Are you a young man considering the priesthood? Our own Sam Bowman visited the House of Formation to learn more about the process of becoming a priest.
For many young men in the Catholic Church, the priesthood is a calling which many of them have to discern. And in Wichita Diocese, this is where that calling can become more clear. We sat down with Father Chad Arnold, Director of Vocations, and former Bishop Carroll alumni, and asked them about what it would take to become a priest.
What are the steps one has to take in order to be accepted into the House of Formation?
Well, when a man is discerning the possibility that he might be called to the priesthood, he first has to go through an application process with me, the vocation director, and that usually done around 4 or 5 different meetings where he comes down to the office and we discuss how he's feeling the Lord moving him, and that we can work together to make sure that the Lord is in fact inviting him to take this step further in discernment.
And what would you say that an average day is like for these young men?
Most days we start pretty early. We start with morning prayer at 6:30, followed by Mass. After that is breakfast. Guys just kind of make their own. Some guys do cereal, some guys do coffee, some guys make omelets. Then they're off to class between 8 to 4 over at Newman University. They pack a lunch and spend most of the day over there. Back to the house by 4 o'clock where we have holy hour, adoration, and we close with evening prayer. And then we have a sit-down dinner that the guys have cooked themselves. And we eat for about 30, 45 minutes, just like a family. And then the evenings are kind of their own. Sometimes they have meetings, sometimes they're working on homework, sometimes they go to Genesis to work out, sometimes we have ultimate frisbee or ping pong or movies or whatever, but it's whatever their evening, how they want to do it.
When did you first have a calling that the priesthood was something that you should consider?
When I was in 4th grade, I went to Totus Tuus camp, and that was the first time I had ever really seen seminarians as counselors and everything. And it was then that I had first ever thought of the priesthood as something enjoyable, fun, joyful to do. And ever since then, it was in the back of my mind, and even to now, it still was then. And then junior year of high school, I actually started to discern whether or not this is what God was calling me to do.
And how have you become closer to God throughout this process?
Honestly, one of the things that's so nice about being at the house is we have a built-in into our schedule. We have a daily mass and a daily holy hour. And so no matter what is going on in my day, whether it be good or bad, I always have those two things to come back to, and that's really improved my relationship with the Lord.
And what is your advice for some of the young men that are contemplating the priesthood?
Well, first and foremost is prayer. If the idea that the Lord is calling you to the priesthood, the first thing you got to do is draw closer to the Lord. And so that's as simple as, making sure you're going to Mass more than just on Sundays, regular confession, and just stopping in the chapel for 5-10 minutes. If the Lord is inviting you, He's going to speak to you in those moments, and just draw closer to Him, and you will hear Him more clearly.
The Diocese of Wichita and Bishop Carroll are blessed to have many seminarians who have gone to the priesthood. If you have any questions or wish to learn more, be sure to talk to Father Chad or a local pastor. For BCTV, I'm Sam Bowman.
That was really interesting. I hope some of you men out there at least consider it.
Now for the latest on the fall sports, here's No Mall.
Welcome back, sports fans. I'm your host, No Mall. All of our fall sports are full steam ahead and giving us something to watch out for. I'm here to fill you in on all of our sports teams and let you know how they're doing. After a heartbreaking loss to East on Friday night, our football team is now sitting at 6-2 heading into the playoffs this weekend. They play Hutchinson this Friday night at Bishop Carroll Family Stadium, for this could be their last home game of the year, so get out there and show them some support. Our girls volleyball team had a great weekend, winning their sub-state tournament. They will go into state this Friday and begin their state title run. Good luck, ladies. We're all behind you. As for our boys soccer team, they have been dribbling through all of their opponents and have worked to an 11-4-1 overall record. They are 6-1 in City League, and their most recent match, they beat South 6-1. They are the 3 seed in the playoffs and will play their opening game tonight here at BC Family Stadium. Get out there and cheer them on. The girls golf team did very well this year, with Kira Ronsick finishing 10th, Bella Jones finishing 22nd, and Ella Kirshen finishing 40th in state. The girls tennis team capped off an outstanding season by taking 4th in state, and sophomore Bryn Steven finishing as runner-up in singles. Last, but certainly not least, our boys and girls cross-country team, who had a phenomenal weekend at regionals. Carson McKeithran and Cole Wingmeyer finished 1st and 2nd, and the boys took 1st overall as a team. On the girls' side, Hope Jackson, Landon Forbes, and Brooke Martin finished 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. The girls took 2nd as a team. They compete Saturday at state. Good luck to both teams. Congratulations to all the athletes who have and still are competing. You're all doing amazing. That's going to wrap it up for me today. I'll catch you all up next time here on BCTV.
Congrats to all our fall sports team. You are all keeping the winning tradition here at BC alive and strong.
Sports aren't the only thing going on this fall. The theater department is set to premiere the first play of the year, November 11th through the 13th. We sent Lauren Strimmel down to get more details.
The fall play is a wonderful time for students of all grade levels to get involved in a school activity. It's also an opportunity for every student to see what their peers can do on stage. This year, the fall play is titled You Can't Take It With You, a comedic love story about a girl trying to tame her wild family while also trying to warm up to her future mother and father-in-law. We sat down with senior Logan Rosales and freshman Mariana Steinart to ask them about their experience and what we can expect to see. What's your role in the play this year?
I am Martin Vanderhoff, but you'll hear him as Grandpa. And he is a very laid-back, he's a relaxed old man who just doesn't really care about the world. He's just very happy and finds the time to be fun and active and just have a good time.
I'm Essie, and she is very energetic and dancy and ditzy.
What do you hope the audience gets out of this play?
The comedy and the kind of life lesson at the end, yeah.
I just hope they have a good time. I hope that everyone who watches it just takes in what the message is bringing, just to, just do what makes you happy and don't be afraid to express that to other people. Don't be afraid to be yourself.
What's your advice to those who may have been too nervous to audition?
I would say just go for it, because even if you think that you're not good at it, you never know. And I never thought that I would make it, but I did. And so you don't know what's gonna happen, and you're gonna regret it if you don't try out.
Just audition.
The fall play will run November 11th through the 13th, and tickets will be $5. You can purchase them at the box office the week of the show. For BCTV, I'm Lauren Strummel.
Cooper, what will you be wearing for Halloween?
I was thinking maybe a big ol' rock.
Well, why don't we see what everyone else might be wearing?
What are you dressing up as for Halloween?
Me and my best friend are dressing up as Pete Davidson and Timothy Chalamet when they did their little skit on SNL.
What is your best feature?
I'd say my Corley hair. Is cereal a soup?
No.
Why?
Well, cereal with milk is a soup, but I don't think cereal itself is a soup.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be a Gatorade bottle.
What's your best feature?
My knowledge in the oceanic monument features.
What would you do with $1 million?
I'd buy a lot of chickens.
What are you best known for?
Well, I have been known to do this one thing from time to time. Sometimes I just kind of...
Do a flip. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
No one understands me.
Is this for me?
How are you feeling right now?
I am just absolutely speechless right now. I think I fell in love.
How are you feeling about this date?
I don't know. I really honestly don't know right now.
I like your tie.
Thank you.
You're not. This is beautiful. Red sticks from Olive Garden. Are you sharing this? Oh, we can do the red stick.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there on Halloween.
And remember, don't eat too much candy. For BCTV, I'm Cooper Bussey.
And I'm Savina Sutton.
Oh, my head hurts. Oh, my head. I should have taken ibuprofen. Watch the pass! Oh, my head hurts. Oh, gosh. What are we doing? Oh, my head hurts. Oh, I need water.
At number 23, you need your...
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna lose it. My head's throbbing. No wonder the coaches are mad all the time. Yeah, they get tired yelling at us.